Stop expecting from others, it hurts. The heavy cost of expectations. Sure, here's a more human, conversational, and emotionally relatable version of the paragraph. Have you ever found yourself staring at your phone, waiting for a message that never came? Or wished someone, maybe your partner or a close friend, could just get how you're feeling without you having to explain it? We've all been there. These quiet expectations sneak in, making us believe we're building closeness, but more often than not, they leave us feeling hurt, let down, frustrated, even questioning our worth. It's painful when the people we care about don't live up to the hopes we never said out loud. But here's the thing, this isn't about lowering your standards or giving up on meaningful connections. It's about protecting your peace and letting go of the emotional weight that comes with hoping others will read your mind. Why expectations can hurt so much, how you can gently let them go, and how to build a stronger, happier version of yourself. Because when you shift from expecting things to simply accepting what is, you free yourself from that exhausting emotional rollercoaster. So, if your heart feels a little heavy, you're not alone. Let's unpack the trap of expectations and figure out how to finally step out of it. The trap of expectations. Expectations are the shoulds we place on others. My friend should always be there. My boss should notice my work. They're rooted in our need for love and validation but often backfire. Think of expectations as a shaky bridge you expect others to cross perfectly. When they stumble, you feel the fall. We expect because we're wired for it. As kids, we relied on adults for care, shaping our belief that others should meet our needs. Social media and movies amplify this, showing idealized relationships that set unrealistic standards. But people are messy, with their own struggles and priorities. Expecting them to follow your script ignores their reality. Unspoken expectations are especially dangerous. We assume others know what we want, then feel betrayed when they don't deliver. This gap between hope and reality breeds hurt. The first step to freedom is recognizing this trap. Expectations aren't promises, they're one-sided contracts that often leave us empty-handed. Why expectations hurt so much? Unmet expectations sting because they hit our core needs: love, security, validation. When someone fails us, it feels like rejection. A friend's absence might make you feel unloved. A partner's oversight might scream, "I'm not enough." This pain isn't just emotional. Studies show it activates the same brain regions as physical hurt. Expectations hurt because they give others power over your happiness. If you need a coworker's praise to feel good, you're at their mercy. They also hurt because they're rigid, clashing with life's unpredictability. People have their own limits, and expecting them to match your ideals sets you up for disappointment. Unspoken expectations fuel misunderstandings. You might resent a friend for not calling, but did you ask for support? This silence creates a cycle of blame. Either you lash out or turn inward, eroding self-esteem. Over time, the stress of expecting exhausts you, straining relationships and stealing joy. The hurt compounds because expectations keep you focused on what's missing, blinding you to what's there. The path to letting go. Letting go of expectations doesn't mean settling, it means taking control of your happiness. Here's how to start. 1. Get curious. Notice your expectations. Journal them for a week. What am I expecting? Why? If you expect your partner to plan dates, is it about feeling valued? Understanding the why helps you address the root need. 2. Reframe as preferences. Swap rigid expectations for flexible preferences. Instead of "my friend should call back fast," try "I'd like a quick call, but I'm okay either way." This shift reduces disappointment and fosters gratitude. 3. Speak up. Don't assume others know your needs. If you want support, say it clearly. "Can we talk soon? I'm struggling." Honest communication cuts through the guesswork that fuels hurt. 4. Accept reality. People are who they are. Your flaky friend might never change. Acceptance isn't endorsing their behavior, it's freeing yourself from fighting it. 5. Build self-reliance. Find joy within. Pick up a hobby. Practice self-care. Set goals. When you're fulfilled, others' actions become bonuses, not necessities. 6. Set boundaries. If someone's behavior hurts, don't expect change, set limits. If a coworker dumps tasks on you, say, "I can't take on more right now." Boundaries protect your peace. Mindfulness helps. 2. Try a 5-minute breathing exercise. Notice thoughts about what others should do and let them pass. This keeps you grounded, away from the pain of expectation. The benefits of letting go. Releasing expectations is like dropping a heavy backpack. You gain freedom. Your happiness is yours, not tied to others' actions. Better relationships. Without pressure, people feel safe to be themselves, deepening trust. Gratitude. You notice small gestures, a friend's text, a partner's smile, that you missed before. Peace. Letting go of shoulds calms your mind, reducing stress. Growth. Focusing inward builds confidence and purpose. Consider Emma, a nurse who expected weekly calls from her kids. Their silence hurt until she embraced yoga and painting. Now, their calls are gifts, not obligations. Her joy comes from within, and her family feels closer. Letting go transforms how you see the world. Instead of chasing what others owe you, you celebrate what's already there. It's a shift from scarcity to abundance, and it feels like freedom. Practical exercises to break free. Try these exercises to stop expecting. 1. Expectation tracker. For a week, list expectations, e.g. boss should praise me. Note how unmet ones feel. Identify the most painful and ask, can I let this go? 2. Preference practice. Pick one expectation and reframe it. I'd like my partner to plan dates, but I'll plan some too. Journal the emotional shift after a week. 3. Gratitude journal. Nightly, write 3 things you appreciated about someone, like friend sent a meme. This trains you to focus on what's given. 4. Mindfulness pause. When disappointed, breathe for 2 minutes. Ask, what was I expecting? Can I release it? This interrupts hurt. 5. Boundary blueprint. For one hurtful relationship, set a boundary. If my friend cancels, I'll say it bothers me. Practice it once and reflect. Do one exercise for a week. Small steps build big change. Overcoming roadblocks. Letting go is tough. You might fear settling or feel guilty for wanting less. Remind yourself, this is self-care, not neglect. Habits die hard, so be patient. If you slip, say, I'm learning. When expectations creep in, use them as cues to practice mindfulness or communication. If someone's behavior crosses a line, boundaries aren't optional, they're essential. Progress takes time, but every step frees you from the weight of expecting. Final words. Expectations are chains we forge ourselves, tying our happiness to others' actions. But you can break free by recognizing the trap, understanding the pain, and using tools like communication, mindfulness, and boundaries. You rewrite your story. This isn't about giving up on love, it's about loving smarter, starting with yourself. Take Jake, who expected his parents' support for his career change. Their doubts hurt until he focused on his own validation. Now, he thrives, and their opinions don't shake him. You can do this too. Start today. Pick one exercise, maybe the gratitude journal, and commit for a week. Notice how your heart feels lighter. You don't need others to complete you, you're enough. Let go of shoulds, embrace what is, and watch your relationships and confidence bloom. The hurt of expectations? It's a weight you no longer have to carry.